Daily military reports reported. Marines in early 2021 combined an unmanned joint light tactical vehicle with the Naval Strike Missile, successfully hitting a target on land, and the top Marine was quite pleased. Commandant Gen. David Berger said in a congressional hearing Thursday that the tests were the result of the brilliance of a couple of young officers and industry. The Marines and technicians with Oshkosh Defense took a modified, unmanned joint light tactical vehicle, removed the cab and installed a Naval Strike Missile, ground launcher and fire control system on the back. The unmanned version is known as the Remotely Operated Ground Unit for Expeditionary Fires Vehicle, or ROGUE. The Naval Strike Missile already is aboard ships and the JLTV is fielded. The Marines simply combined two existing platforms to get after a problem, Berger said. This is the speed at which we have to move, he said. Our job is to support the fleet commander. The fleet's job is to support the Joint Force Commander, and this is one way to do that. The combination is known as the Navy Marine Expeditionary Ship Interdiction System, or NMESIS. That test was performed recently on Point Mugu Sea Range, California, according to a Raytheon missile and defense statement. Our Naval Strike Missile is a vital weapon for denying enemies the use of key maritime terrain, said Kim Ernzen, Vice President of Naval Power at Raytheon. This test further demonstrates our partnership for advancing the Marine Corps' modernization priorities of enabling sea control and denial operations. Berger told representatives at the hearing that this kind of capability helps Marines support Navy operations. Now we can move this around on vessels, put it ashore and hold an adversary's Navy at risk in order to ensure that the lines on the sea are kept open, Berger said. Such a system, shooting at ships from both sea and ashore, is critical for the Marine Corps' massive force redesign. Nearly halfway through his tenure as the top Marine, Berger has pinned the Corps' future on a smaller, more dispersed force nimble enough to deploy unseen and take out big naval targets. Lieutenant Gen. Eric Smith, Deputy Commandant for Combat Development and Integration, has trumpeted the necessity of Marines with such systems. In February, Smith spoke at the Armored Vehicles Conference about work Marines were already doing with the JLTV and other targets. The experimentation that we've done now to date successfully using lightweight mounted fires, think the back of a joint light tactical vehicle, is killing armor at ranges, rough calculation, about 15-20 times the range that a main battle tank can kill another main battle tank, he said, according to the U.S. Naval Institute. The exact range wasn't included in the press release, but company data shows that the Naval Strike Missile can hit targets of 100 nautical miles. Taking unorthodox measures to combine marine weapons with or against ships is an approach the Corps has been taking for a while now. Marine Corps Times reported in 2017 that Marines took a high-mobility rocket system aboard the amphibious transport dock Anchorage and fired missiles to destroy a target on land 70 kilometers away. That effort was part of early work linking HIMARS and the F-35B to find and strike targets from multiple platforms. Even with sensing, Marines and sailors have taken some novel approaches. Drone and missile threats were, and still are, a threat in U.S. Central Command, especially at those key choke points such as the Canal or the Strait of Hormuz entering the Persian Gulf and others. So, Marines parked their counter-drone system, Light Marine Air Defense Integrated System, or LMADIS, on the ship's deck. HIMARS stands as a combat-proven mainstay in the Army's fleet of launchers and supports one of the Army's top modernization priorities, long-range precision fires. The rocket launcher provides close and long-range precision rocket and missile fire support for joint forces, early entry expeditionary forces, contingency forces and field artillery brigades supporting brigade combat teams. Showcasing its strength and lethal payload, HIMARS is deployed in theaters worldwide. Currently, 363 HIMARS served with Army units, 47 were fielded with the U.S. Marine Corps, and by January 2021, a total of 118 HIMARS launchers will integrate into many international partners' military forces. We have an incredible team across the country dedicated to the continued success of HIMARS, said Col. Guy Yelverton. 3. Program Executive Office Missiles and Space, Strategic and Operational Rockets and Missiles Project Office Project Manager. As a field artilleryman myself, I am very proud of our combined efforts to field HIMARS to soldiers in field artillery units around the world, and FA men and women in training at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Yelverton also noted Project Office Storm's Deputy Project Manager Bradley Hewline takes unique pride in the mission to deliver HIMARS to soldiers in training at Fort Sill, as his son recently began Field Artillery Officer training there. HIMARS originated in the 1980s as a concept to meet the Army's need for a lightweight multiple launch rocket system. The first HIMARS mock-up was fabricated in 1991 using a 5-ton family of medium tactical vehicles truck chassis, a framework that is still used today. In 1998, this prototype launcher fired several fire missions and proved the feasibility of C-130 transportability. These initial phases demonstrated to Army leadership the significant potential of the HIMARS launcher and future implementation to support the Army at war test philosophy. By mid-1998, 4 launcher prototypes were designed and hand-built with 3 launchers fielded to the 18 Airborne Corps 3rd Battalion, 27th Field Artillery Regiment, 18th Field Artillery Brigade, located at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. The unit successfully participated in the Rapid Force Projection Initiative Advanced Concept Technology Demonstration Field Experiment at Fort Benning with a 2-year extended user evaluation effectively conducted and completed using these HIMARS prototypes. With the launchers meeting and exceeding all performance requirements, the 18th Airborne Corps requested to retain the systems until the next generation production launchers were deployed to the 3rd Battalion, 27th Field Artillery Regiment, in June 2005. Furthermore, the Marine Corps Test Unit was issued Engineering and Manufacturing Development HIMARS launchers for additional testing at Fort Sill. HIMARS went on to successfully serve in combat for Operation Iraqi Freedom in support of coalition forces in Operation Enduring Freedom. The launcher has also proven its capabilities with foreign operators, serving in the field with U.S. allies and partner nations. Production ramped down in 2013, then shifted into high gear in 2018 when the fiscal year report to Congress identified a near-term platform fielding expansion of HIMARS was necessary to sufficiently meet the joint forces' demand and combat near-peer adversaries.